It has been years since the last 3D Mario game. Remember Odyssey? Yes, that was the game that came out in the first year of the Switch 1. Although we did get Bowser's Fury, which was like an expansion to 3D World, it wasn't an entirely new game. But after 8 years, the wait should finally be over for a new 3D Mario game. And at the time of this video, there's only 3 days left until the Switch 2 Direct, so I have high hopes that a new 3D Mario game will be announced for the Switch 2. But the main question is, what kind of 3D Mario game is it gonna be? An Odyssey 2, like what all those Mario fans requested for years? Or something that's brand new and not a direct sequel to any previous 3D Mario game? While it would be nice to get a direct sequel to Odyssey after all those years of waiting, I'm expecting something fresh for 3D Mario. I mean, after all, the next 3D Mario game is almost finished from development as we speak. I can definitely see this as a massive open world game, kinda like Breath of the Wild. Now, what could they actually bring in this next 3D Mario game? Well, I'll be listing my top 5 hopes for the next 3D Mario game. Now, this would be expected, considering the fact that this open world formula is what made those games really successful, such as Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom. And Mario Odyssey is sort of open world, and you have 17 kingdoms in a game where you can explore around freely. But this is where 3D Mario is going to expand the open world formula. What if you can freely explore one giant open world map that is akin to Breath of the Wild? And perhaps you can also collect a variety of materials in the game. That should really be a thing. And you can collect materials to craft items or clothing, besides using coins to buy stuff. Okay, so there are some Mario games where you're literally locked to playing as Mario. In 64, Luigi is not there. In Sunshine, he's not in that game either. In the Galaxy games, you can in fact play as Luigi, but would require certain criteria in order to play as him, so it's quite a hassle. In 3D Land, you actually unlock him after you beat Special World 1 Castle, so it's still a hassle in that game. But in 3D World, he's available at the start alongside other characters such as Peach and Toad. However, in Odyssey, although Luigi isn't in the game, but he's not actually playable. He is only there to host Balloon World, unless if you use mods to play as Luigi, but I wouldn't say mods actually count. I would really want Luigi to actually be playable in this next 3D Mario game. I mean, sure, he may not be available at the start, but at least there should be some sections in the game where you're required to play as Luigi. And that's where other playable characters come in. Wouldn't it be nice to actually play as other characters in the game, besides playing as Mario and Luigi? If this game can actually have local multiplayer, I wouldn't see this being like 3D World, where you can actually have 4 players at once. I mean, matter of fact, imagine a 4-player co-op in a massive open world Mario game would be insane. But I don't see that happening. Maybe the game can have a 2-player co-op, and you can freely explore around the area without having to follow the leading player. But for this to work, it'll have to be split screen. And you can also have other playable characters such as Princess Peach, Princess Daisy, or Rosalina, and Pauline should also return in the game as a playable character. And why not bring in Yoshi? Except that instead of riding on Yoshi like in Galaxy 2 or capture him in Odyssey, you can actually play as him. And yeah, those characters I mentioned should have character-focused missions or side quests where only restricted to playing as that certain character. If this game can support online mode, there could be a variety of options for online play. Like, for instance, you can actually race with other online players to a certain goal, whether that be a star, a moon, or a shine, whatever those collectibles are in the game. And it would also be cool if you can play certain mini-games with other online people, like for example, solving certain puzzles as fast as you can, or even race karting, which is usually a thing in Mario Kart. Like, you name it. The possibilities are endless. Okay, so we've had Power Stars in 64 in the Galaxy games, Shine Sprites in Sunshine, Power Moons in Odyssey, and Cat Shines in Bowser's Fury. So what could this new collectible be? Well, this could be power flowers and you can use them to uncover certain areas of the game. And about this new gimmick in this new 3D Mario game, maybe the C button on the right Joy-Con could have something to do with the new gimmick. Maybe you can use it to draw certain objects, because the C button, if I had to guess, could be used as a computer mouse. But your guess could be as good as mine if you can guess the functionality of the new button for the Switch 2 right Joy-Con. And those are my top 5 things that I hope for the next 3D Mario game to have. Now, whatever the next 3D Mario game ends up being, I'm sure it will be an actual masterpiece that we'll get to enjoy. And we are so close to the Switch 2 Direct, so I'd be really surprised if the next 3D Mario game isn't there in a Direct. And that's gonna be it for this video, guys. Do you guys think that the next 3D Mario game on the Switch 2 is approaching soon? And what do you hope for the next 3D Mario game? I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments. Thank you for watching, guys, and please don't forget to hit that like button if you all enjoyed. Don't forget to subscribe, especially if you guys are new here to my channel. Hope to see you Mario fans in the next one.